Y'all really going to put that on there?
Yeah, of course we are. Any chance we get. Time. You know what? Redeem yourself.
Man.
Chauncey's court vision time.
We got
I'm done. I'm going to do it. Somebody take it over. I'm done.
Mr. Big Shot.
If the Cavs are going to have a chance, there's two things they have to do tonight. One, they got to knock down open threes. We can't forget they were the best three-point shooting team in the league this year. Look at Kyrie. You got one guy to read in this play. You know they're going to come and double you. You're going to read Draymond Green. Tristan does a very good job of taking him away, rolling hard down the paint. And look at all this space and the area that LeBron James has to take a rhythm. He might as well spin the ball, lick his hands.
Good job, Tristan.
Dust his feet off and knock down a shot. This is a guy you don't want to see making three-point shots. And now we look at here, the defenders out here guarding two really good offensive players.
But seriously, why are you guarding Tristan that close, that far away?
This is an unlikely playmaker right here. This is Tristan. Draymond Green is built to take away layups, protect the paint. But the problem is he's guarding a knockdown three-point shooter in Kevin Love, who really got going in this game.
Look at
Look at Tristan. I'd rather give Tristan the layup, by the way. But we won't talk about that. Now you got Tristan again in the pick and roll, trying to get KD off of him.
Is that a moving screen?
Maybe. But this is the NBA Finals. Steph Curry, you're the small defender. You have to get there and tag Tristan. You're going to put Draymond Green in a tough position here. You got Kevin Love and J.R. Smith, and the best playmaker maybe in the game. And LeBron James makes a great play, puts them in a tough spot. They have to do that. And let's look at the effort on this play. This is something else they have to do. This is a jump ball situation. Look at RJ. Takes away the layup and also blocks a shot, gets on the ground, gets up really quick, gets back in the scrum. Now look at LeBron. Takes away a dunk. Iman Shumpert on the closeout. He tries to run him off. Two people contest that. LeBron on the – this is the way that they have to play, consistent effort every single possession if they want to have a chance to extend this series.
Great breakdown. Multiple efforts, helping the helper, running them off the three-point shot, and making the open three-point shot. But the Cleveland Cavaliers, they had a record-setting performance in the previous game.
Yeah. I mean, they shot the ball record-setting. And the one thing I didn't understand, why did they double LeBron past the three-point line, which led to Tristan Thompson in the middle to either dunk the ball or find open threes? If you're guarding LeBron at the top in the pick and roll, LeBron is great. But you can go under him. You don't have to trap him. He's one of the best passing players that we've ever seen in the trap.
I think that was a mistake.
And it led to open threes.
I think they were showing and trying to get back, and he stayed too long. There's no real reason to trap LeBron right there. It just seemed like all night they were trapping him. Like, you don't have to trap LeBron. I mean, he's going to do him anyway. I would guard him. I would go under the screen. You want LeBron shooting three-pointers. You don't want him making decisions to where he's finding guys in the corner, finding guys underneath wide open. You got to be able to play him straight up a little bit better. I mean, he's getting a triple-double anyway. So stop the other guys.
And you alluded to something. Tristan Thompson's in the middle of the floor as a playmaker. You got to make him a finisher.
Oh, man.
He was in the NBA and switched with hand he was going to shoot with. You got to make that guy actually be a finisher as opposed to kick it out to an open three-point shot.
So obviously that game by Cleveland was a performance for the ages. Pretty good game for it. Kept their repeat dreams alive. They did break several finals records in the victory.
I broke my Wally's too.
Yeah, you did. Most points in a quarter and in a half. They also had the most made threes for a half in a game. And perhaps most impressive of all is the 137 points were the most when facing elimination in finals history. So we've had some hours now to sort of ponder what we saw. Game 4 for the Cavs. That's something they're going to build off of, or was that a fluke?
So did you say all of those things happened for the first time?
Yeah.
That means they have never happened.
That's what it means.
So that has to be a fluke.
I disagree, Jalen.
It has to. If it hasn't happened before, most points in an elimination game, you think they're going to make 24 threes again?
I do not.
Okay. Do you think they're going to score 80 points in a half again?
I do not.
So because this is the first time that it's taking place, it was a terrific, amazing, wonderful effort.
It was.
But I do think it was the first time it happened for a reason, Mr. Big Shot. It was a fluke.
You know, it was the first time it happened. But here's the thing. You're talking about the best three-point shooting team in our league. We can't be surprised that they set a three-point record. It just happened. That's basketball.
We just hadn't seen it. That was it, right?
Correct. And also, I mean, this team has championship DNA. I mean, they are the champions of our league. Now, are they the best team in the series? I don't think they're the best team in the series, but we can't be surprised if they set three-point shooting records when they're the best three-point shooting team in the league.
Right.
So you're going build on?
Sure. Why not?
I don't think it was a fluke. You know, these are the two best teams in the NBA. You give them a stage and you give them a chance to be great. And in the famous words of Kevin Garnett, anything is possible. So it's not going to happen again. You know, it may not happen for the next 10 to 20 years. But when you have greatness on the floor, these type of things can happen at any given time.
I'm sorry, how did we get to this is the second best team and you guys were all calling for a sweep 48 hours ago?
Well, it was 3-0.
I know, but we went from sort of like, well, this Cavs team just doesn't have enough firepower to now like, oh, right, I forgot. They're
well,
great.
here's the thing that happened in Game 3. They've had the same firepower. They just wasn't making the three ball. They got shots. They just didn't make it down. They just didn't go down, knock it down.
But we saw a classic thing happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their role players didn't bring suitcases when they came to Golden State previously. All of a sudden, J.R. Smith goes home. He makes 5 threes in both games. Tristan Thompson has 10 rebounds and 5 assists. Kevin Love scores 23 points and makes 6 threes. Will they bring their game to Oakland tonight? That's going to be a key.
We shall see. Draymond Green has not been performing up to his all-star standard, shooting 36% from the floor. Perhaps being back here in Oracle will help turn it around for him. I'm sure they're hoping that.
Well, Day-Day, we got to get them numbers together, homie.